Well then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be finally completing our $750 tractor, pulling tractor. So a little bit of context here to jump in. We're reassembling the pistons to go back into the tractor. So that is what's going on. Let's hop right in.
There, we're gonna go over here. Two dot goes up for the instructions. See the dot on this one, so we can go over here.
Alright, now to put on the...
Oil it. Get it good and oiled up. Oil things all up real good. Your hands don't fit in there very well.
Now we put the compression ring on.
Yep. Alright, so we're having a little bit of problem getting this piston to go in. I honed it very lightly. I'm going to have to hone it a little bit more, I think, to get the piston to drop in. The new rings are catching it, so. Okay, guess we're gonna call it good. The battery just died on the drill.
Alright, so we're getting the piston clamp. We're gonna try it after we honed it.
So we're gonna put the valve spring remover on. This thing will squeeze down and compress it so I can get the spring holders out.
Now what are you doing there?
Using a magnet to get these little half moons out. That holds the spring in there. Keeps them from falling out. They're coming apart. Off. Keep her out. Stand it up. Take a rag. Clean the valve off so we don't push all that gunk down in.
Right. Put that back on the drill and we'll clean it up. We're going to clean the carbon off the valves. They're pretty dirty.
Let me get this.
See how black the seat is?
Uh-huh.
This spring cap cleaned up, put back on. That way it's ready to go. Right, you ready?
Yep. We're going to put some lapping compound on the valve seat. Put it back in the hole.
Drill to it. Spin it slowly.
Like,
Nope.
I'm going to go a little bit more.
Yep. I'm gonna put some more on. It ain't as shiny and nice as we'd like it to be. I get a good seat. See right here.
See how shiny?
See how shiny where my fingernails riding, but then there's some rough spots.
Oh, I see.
Like right there.
You want to get
That's
rid of
what
them?
we're trying to get as much rid of them as possible. Grit kind of rides in between the surface there and the surface in the head and shines that all up so that way when it closes it don't let anything.
Clean everything off of it. Look all around. A little bit there yet, but it looks pretty
good.
I'm going to clean all the lapping compound back out of the hole. I don't want to leave any of that behind. That nut there, Tony, set that head on there. That'll set against the valve so the valve don't drop down on us. It'll hold the valve up.
Got a little clip. Goes under there.
That keeps the valve
That keeps
from dropping out.
the valve from dropping. Valve come up. That nut's holding it up there. Take our spring.
And put a little grease on this tapered valve keeper just so when it goes in, it sticks in place. They're tapered. They have a little groove on them that goes on the groove on the valve. And that's what holds them in place.
Right there they are. Now see when I pull it up, it all closes up. And when I let the spring down, that will all done. I'll hold it up. Okay, all done. Dry up, and then we'll put the rocker assembly on and set her on top of the engine.
So what else have we also done since we did that day? Since
the last day, we've got all the pistons are in now. I torqued the bottom rod nuts, castle nuts up.
I think we may have some footage of that.
And then put clips in them, and I installed the oil pan back on it. Next to be putting the valve cover or the head gasket on. We'll set the head down on, put the rocker assembly in. We got push rods in. Oh, and we straightened that one push rod as best we can. Next we'll be putting the head on, and then be getting real close to. May have to try to clean the carb. There it goes. All right, head is back on. Good progress. Get the nuts thrown on eventually, but we can put these down. Push rods back in. Now when I'm pushing them down in, I'm looking for them lifters. Trying to feel for them lifters. There's like a little spot they sink into. Start putting some of the head bolts in. I've got to look up the pattern and torque specs for these yet. Put the valve rack back on. This is an older motor because it's got the 9-bolt head and it had castle nuts. And the research I had found said that was an earlier series Super C. Okay, I got my phone out so I can figure out the sequence for torquing down the head, and I got my torque wrench set to 65 pounds, which is what it says it's supposed to need. So we're going to go through the sequence and torque them all down to 65 pounds. So I pull the lever, you're gonna hear it click. Right there. There's our click. Now we jump to this one. Click. Now we go to this one. Click here. There we go. Okay, so we gave up on the old valve rack that was originally on the machine, and David found one on eBay and we ordered that. I found one on eBay, David ordered it, and we are going to install this, hopefully. I had this on here once already. Okay, we got the new valve rack in and torqued down, and now we're setting valve lash. We're going to set it to 0.017 for now, and then once we get the engine running and warm it up, then we will probably take it down to 0.014 is what they're saying. So we got to loosen it up because they're all pretty tight. So David's going to slide that in once I get it loosened up.
That seems pretty good. Well, that
Good?
Yep, that seems good.
All right, now adjust this down, tighten it up.
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this video. I surely enjoyed making it. But if you like this video, give this video a like. If you like the channel, you can subscribe and turn on notification bell and notified of all further uploads. And if you really want to help me out, you can click the cards in the video to take more content. I'm going to www.gg using code CRAMIAM to get 10% off. And with that, I'll do. Adios.
You